So this is how much I was willing to sacrifice. I had to stay in a closet in that building for the first like 6 months. I stayed in a closet. I lived in a closet. It didn't have a bathroom. It didn't have a kitchen. It was just a room. But what's up, everybody? It's a new day. Today's a new day. Today is a new day. A new day. Oh! I'm not gonna snap my neck on it. What's up, my YouTube family? You know, we're back with another daily vlog video, and it's a new day. Great things happen on new days. We are taking a trip to Boston. Enjoy the ride. It's blazing. It's a great day to be out shooting, staying active, staying creative. Massachusetts is starting to reopen, so I'm just a little excited about that. Ready for things to get back to normal, even though they're saying it'll never be what it was before. But the hopes are high. And we got to keep grinding. Got to keep working. I ain't gonna lie, I'm super tired this morning. It took me a while to gather some energy because I knew I had this to do today. Oh, shit. I'm about to do this save the date photo shoot for a friend of mine's. You know? If you're gonna make a memory, why not let the best capture the memory? That's me. I'm the best, right? The best memory capturer. I don't even know if that's correct, but that's me. And it's a beautiful day out, and states are opening, so happiness is in the air. I don't know how I feel. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments about states reopening. I feel like there's a lot of mixed feelings because there's still so much information that we don't know. So let me know in the comments what y'all feel about it. I'm gonna get this drive out the way and check back in with y'all in a little bit. But today I came right on time because many of you may not know, but I used to live in the Boston Commons area, so I know this area. I'm comfortable with this area, so I didn't need to show up early to scout, which is nice. It's a beautiful day. There's so many people out here. It's nice. I'm gonna put the vlog camera away. It's time to take some pictures. See y'all in a little bit. Update y'all in a little bit. All right, y'all, we just wrapped up. I can finally take the mask off. You know, not everybody wants to be on camera, so that's why I didn't film the part of me actually putting in the work, getting creative. But this was fun. There's a lot of green space, and I enjoyed it. Now it's time to get more work in. It is so hot today, like I can't even deal with this temperature right now. I haven't even put my AC on. But yeah, it's another busy day. Now I gotta go head to this property and check out some final touches. This property I've been helping out with. Yo, it is scorching. It says 70, but it feels like 90 right now. Ooh. But yeah, that was a fun little shoot. We used a nice green space area at the Boston Commons. Like I said, I didn't show up early because I'm used to this area. I used to live around here, and I'm just familiar. So when you're familiar with the area, you don't have to really show up that early. You can kind of work on the fly if you're good. Some people are not good at working on the fly like that, but I didn't have a problem, so I'm going to continue. I'm obviously holding up traffic. I want to talk about balancing or managing multiple things, which is very difficult for many people. And it took me some time to like really get a handle for it. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. There's a lot of organizing that's needed when you're trying to manage multiple things. And for me, I'm always bouncing back and forth between property stuff and camera stuff. So sometimes it can get a little overwhelming. Like this morning, I felt overwhelmed. Not overwhelmed, but I just felt like I needed to rest because it was going to be a long day. I knew I was going to do this photo shoot. And then after, I got to go and spend hours at this property just to make sure things are going smooth and correct. So it's a long day for me. And sometimes I can mentally drain me, even though this is what I want. Like, I want to be busy. I want to be doing both of these things because these are the two things that I do. So I got to get the mind right. You got to get your mind right, and you got to be organized. You got to be on time. And I'm actually making great time. I had myself doing this shoot from 2 to 6. I put 2 to 6. I always bump out. I always add a little extra time, and it's about like 4 o'clock right now. So we spent 2 hours. They were happy. I'm happy. Now I just gotta finish editing the photos, right? I thought there was gonna be so much more people out here because it was so hot. I'm gonna show y'all where I used to live, y'all. I want y'all to check it out. I know it's gonna be hard for y'all to believe, but the place with the pillars, that's where I used to live. This place right here, I used to live right there. Those are some good times. I used to live in a closet. Man, I can't even. Right? So this is how much I was willing to sacrifice. I had to stay in a closet in that building for the first like 6 months. I stayed in a closet. I lived in a closet. It didn't have a bathroom. It didn't have a kitchen. It was just a room. But the reason why I was willing to sacrifice, and this is why sometimes you have to sacrifice, and when you sacrifice, good things will happen. I was like, you know what, whatever. Like, I'll live in this closet for 6 months. Like, I don't care. And the reason is because I was commuting from Lynn to Boston. And for those of you who don't know, with traffic, that can be like an hour and a half, even though it's only 10 miles away. So I said, you know what, like anything to get this drive over with. Like, I'll live in a closet. So that's what I literally lived in a closet so that I didn't have to drive over 3 hours a day. And I did that for 6 months. I lived in a closet, and then, people started to move out of the building, and there started to be actual apartments available. And at the time, I was managing the building, so it was like we weren't going to get new tenants in the empty apartments, so I got the option to just move into the apartments for free. And I spent the whole another year it was like 2 different apartments. I lived in one, and then we had to rent that, so I moved into another one, which was even bigger. And it was an amazing experience. I can honestly say it was worth it living in the closet for 6 months, because I wouldn't have got that opportunity to live in an apartment on the Boston Commons for a whole year. But I had to sacrifice. Now, this wasn't something that I planned, but because I sacrificed living in a closet, it was like by the time the apartment was available, it was like, damn, like, how are we gonna let them live in a closet when there's an apartment available? So I got the option. I got blessed to do that, and that's where everything started. My whole camera journey, like really going hard as a business, started living in that building. So that building will forever hold a piece in my soul, because that's literally where I have videos of me bringing my media ideas to life, like talking about it with people, showing people my media ideas of what I wanted to do, which I took a pause on that, but it was dope. So it brings me memories when I get around this area. But good memories, y'all. Good memories. All right, let's get to this property so y'all can see what I'm really working with for the rest of the day. I had to come home and swap out my clothes before I get down and dirty. As y'all can see, I got my beat up clothes, got my beat up shoes. I never step into a property without my dirty clothes because I always expect to get my hands dirty, you know what I mean? Just gotta be prepared. Now let's see what I'm about to get myself into. Alright y'all, this is what we're working with. A couple bedrooms. I had to do some painting. I had to fix the ceiling. I had to do these floors nice and fresh. I still gotta finish the second half, so I got a little time on my hands. Let's see what else. What else I did? Fixed, there was a hole right here, fixed that. There was a hole on the door, fixed that. There was a hole on this side, fixed it. Got my mask. This is my official mask right here. Alright, let me get to work, y'all. This is, this is part of managing multiple things at the same time. It's a process, but like I said before, you gotta stay organized, time things out, give everything enough time so that you can finish and do a bunch of things. If you're not keeping track of time, if you're not organized, everything's gonna be all over the place. You're not gonna know what you gotta do today, what you gotta do tomorrow, what you gotta do in the afternoon, what you gotta do in the evening. Today, I already knew I had to do a photo shoot early in the day, and I said I'm gonna devote the rest of my day here to finishing this job, and that's important because then if I can finish quick enough, then I'll be available for the next job, and the next job, and the next job. So that's what it's about, y'all. So, see, enjoy this time lapse of me busting my butt.